Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I decided that I'm going to try the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. Again, I did do a first impressions, but I want to use it again. I'm going to use it with a brush this time. Originally, I was going to go in with this Real Techniques brush. It's like a paddle brush, but I got a new one at Marshall's yesterday, and I kind of want to use it. It's kind of gimmicky, but I'll show you guys. So I'm just going to get ready with you, talk to you. I'm going to do simple makeup, of course, like always. And there was a few things that I felt like I could have done different in the video about the Tarte Shape Tape. So one of those things is to conceal my blemishes. So I'm going to do that actually before I put on the foundation. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which I actually really love this concealer. But I got the lightest shade, which is 01 Classic Ivory. I believe this is the lightest shade. And it's way too dark to go under my eyes. Although I think it would be a great under eye concealer. So I kind of wish it worked, you know. I still have on like my husband's t-shirt from bed. And I have on my robe. So this is like a real get ready with me because I'm really obviously getting ready. I think it's probably about 6:15 in the morning, so the sun's just like starting to come up. So I do have my vanity mirror on, but usually the last few videos I haven't even really been using lighting. I've just been using like natural daylight, which is what I prefer. So I used a beauty blender yesterday, like I said. Today I'm going to go in with this cute little brush. I got this at Marshall's, and it comes with, first of all, they have beauty blender like holders that are really cute. I almost got one of those. I have so many beauty blenders, I would have had to get like 15 of those. You know, I just keep them in a coffee cup. Anyway, it's a cute little rose gold packaging, but look, the brush pops out. And I thought maybe this would be a good foundation brush, but now that I'm feeling it, I don't know. We'll try it. If not, we'll just go over to the Real Techniques brush. No worries. Guess what else I got? I got the cutest little hand towels. You know, Marshall's is connected to Home Goods, and these say makeup on them. So it came with a bright pink one too. Where's that one? Here it is. So like I always have a towel, you know, sitting by my sink, but people use it to dry their hands and to wipe up stuff, but this specifically says makeup. So it came with 4. I thought these were so cute. And then I got some makeup remover wipes because look at this. Look at this packaging. It's so cute. First of all, it says I woke up like this. It has all this makeup on it. I was going to grab some makeup wipes anyways just because I like to have them around, and I thought this package was cute. So, okay, let's try this again. Another thing that I would do different with this foundation is set my whole face. Like, I should have set my whole face with a powder yesterday. I typically, the foundation I've been using and absolutely loving is the Laura Mercier. I have it right here, the Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. This is my favorite foundation that I've ever tried to date. It's so good. So I'm having a hard time trying foundations because I'm comparing them all to that, and I just don't know that they're, you know, I don't know that anything can compare to that. This brush is a good size though. Look at it. I actually kind of like this brush, which I didn't think I was going to like it, honestly. I thought it would just end up being something kind of cute, you know, like sitting on my vanity, but I kind of like it. It kind of applies like that paddle brush, but it applies pretty quickly because it's really big. It is kind of hard to get like around my nose and even on my nose with this brush because it's so big. But it's applying and blending out the foundation perfectly fine. The foundation, like, same thing I said in my review, like, it looks so good where my skin is good, you know, but down here it just looks like a hot freaking mess. You know what it reminds me of, this foundation? It reminds me of the Maybelline Fit Me, the Dewy and Smooth. It is very, very comparable to this, which makes me wonder if the Tarte Shape Tape foundation, the matte version, is comparable to the matte and poreless of the Maybelline. So once again, I'm sitting here like, I don't even know. I really don't even know. It looks so pretty, but my chin is just ticking me off. I'm going to go back in with another concealer. I feel like it just rubbed away with that brush, you know, rubbed into the foundation. I don't understand why people do concealer first. I saw Katie from Luster Lux do it in her video yesterday, so I was like, I'm going to try that. I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm in the color Fair, Light, Fair, just Fair. And I'm just going to conceal a little bit under my eyes. I'm going to go in with the La Mer V Powder. I've had this jar. This is so darn expensive, but I have had this jar for like well over a year. It is the best powder. I will definitely repurchase. It's just so good for setting under your eyes. It's the perfect powder. I'm also going to set kind of my T-zone with this. And then like I said, I'm going to go in with another foundation and set my whole face, because yesterday I got to looking so super oily, especially at the gym. Which, I mean, I sweat and stuff, so I get it. But this is just not going to be hid today. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation. This is the original. This is in the color Light. The problem is when you buy a hydrating foundation, you usually want it to look hydrated, but then you have to kind of set your face with powder so it makes it look not as dewy, but then it helps you control the oils that you do have. So it's kind of weird. Like I said in my review, don't think this is for oily skin at all. Okay, I'm going to go in with this Naked Skin. It's the Shapeshifter palette, and I'm going to get this contour shade right here. I totally forgot I had this, and I used to love this when I first got it. I didn't put it down for like 2 weeks. And then I packed it in a bag, and my sister was over the other day and she was looking through a makeup bag that was packed. I didn't even remember it was packed, and that was in there, and she started using it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot I had that. Like, it's so good. The powders, I'm not crazy about the creams in this Shapeshifter palette. The powders are legit. I will say that since I powdered my face, the bronzer and everything is going on a lot better than it did yesterday when I didn't powder my cheeks. So maybe that's one of the keys to this foundation. I'm also going to take it on a fluffy brush here and just pop it in my crease. I'm going to do something else to my eyes, but I just want kind of a starter transition shade, and this is a really pretty one. Look at that. These are such good powders. I don't think I ever hear anybody, I don't even know if they still sell this palette, but I don't hear anybody talk about it anymore, but it's such a good one. Like, I would say it's better than some of the contour palettes that I have, you know. Everybody makes contour palettes now though, but this is a good one. If they made this without the creams in it, oh my gosh, that would be like the perfect product. Next, I'm going to use Benefit's Rocketeer Blush. Ooh, this one is so pretty too. I'm kind of using the things that I've been reaching for the last week or so. So these are kind of like favorites of the week, if you will, because I have been using all these products the last few days. This blush is just the perfect everyday, super neutral. If you don't know what to wear, you just want like a flush on your cheek. Ooh, this one is so pretty. Really, this freaking brush just broke. Sigma highlighter brush just broke. But for your eyes. I'm going to take the highlighter that's in this Urban Decay palette. It's really a pretty highlighter. I'm telling y'all, y'all are sleeping on this if you don't have it. It's really a good one. I have been using this Cover FX illuminating setting spray, but I definitely don't recommend illuminating setting spray with this foundation. So I'm going to go in with the Lily Lolo Makeup Mist, and this, it's a really good setting spray, but the mist is kind of strong, so I gotta hold my hand back a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the color Rebel from ColourPop. It's one of their Super Shock shadows, but it is pretty matte. Most, or a lot of these shadows are, you know, more of a, I don't know, kind of shimmery, shiny shade. God, that was hard to say. But this one is a matte one. I'm gonna get a little bit closer to the mirror. I found some really cute olive leggings, like workout leggings at Marshall's yesterday, and olive is like my favorite color right now. So I needed an olive shadow eyeshadow look today. I want to take the Urban Decay eyeshadow in Solstice just on my finger and place that on the inner part, and like the inner half of my eye. This gives me such mermaid vibes, especially on top of that green. Ooh. I'm taking a little bit more of that olive and just kind of deepening up the outer corner with more of a flat brush, so it kind of packs it on a little bit more. And then I'm going to take it on my lower lash line as well. Just kind of the outer third though. I'm back. I did pop on some mascara, which you guys, this mascara is so good. It's the new Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. It reminds me a lot of the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara and even the Le Volume de Chanel. It's a really wet formula, but it's really pretty. The one downside I've noticed is once you start layering it, it can start getting clumpy. So you have to kind of be careful, which that's kind of the case with most mascaras, especially wetter formulas. But I have been loving this week. And then I popped on a lipstick. It's the ColourPop lipstick in Dopey. It's just a liquid lip. Oh, my hair. Oh. My hair is at that weird age where it's, weird stage where it's like, it's just at a point where I can't really style it very well, and I'm trying to grow it out, and there's so much damage, and we're just at a weird place, me and my hair. So anyway, that is it for this look. Thank you guys for getting ready with me. I figured it might be helpful if I just pop on for like 30 seconds at the end of the day so you can see once again how this foundation wore, because, you know, I did a wear test the other day, but I did a lot of things different. So if you want to see kind of how this looks at the end of the day, I will put that clip at the end of this video. Okay, I'm back. It has been about 9 hours. I am about to touch up a little bit. So I figured I would end the video because I want you guys to see it before I touch up. I'm looking in the mirror. This zit right here has just been bothering me all day, so ignore that. I will say today though that I like this foundation way better than I did the first time I tried it yesterday. It's not looking as cakey. It also seems to not be looking as oily, and I think that's because I set it with a powder. So the key is to definitely set it, even though I usually don't set my whole face with a powder, but with this foundation I'm definitely going to have to. I did do cardio and this morning in this makeup, and I sweat and everything, and it still looks pretty decent. Like I said, I'm gonna touch up, but I'm not gonna be home till way later, so I probably am just gonna end the video right here. But I did want to touch base and let you guys see what it looks like at the end of the day. It is a little bit dewy, but it doesn't look as bad as it did yesterday. So my final verdict, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep using it. I think this would be a really good one if you like to use two foundations sometimes, to put like a more matte foundation in your T-zone and then use this on the outer perimeter of your face. seems a little bit high maintenance, but I am going to use it. I like it. I think it's beautiful on the skin. I've said it a million times. If I'm not completely broken out, I think I'll like it even better. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.